Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and hope you're all doing great. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Welcome to this video in which I'm updating Singularitynet or Agix. I wanted to make an update on that. I try to keep these analysis updated on these AI coins. I know that a lot of you are interested in that. So here we are. We're looking at Agix again. Quite interesting technicals, to be honest, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But apart from that, in the last 2-3 days, we've been relatively quiet. After we dropped down from that 66 cents level, and after we lost some momentum from the AI and big data narrative, we've been relatively quiet. We dropped down a little bit more Tuesday evening after the announcement that you could no longer stake your cryptos on Kraken, right? I guess you can all remember, time flies by. But apart from that, as I said, we've been quiet. It's interesting though, right now, also volume, because it's the weekend, volume is still very high compared to the market cap. But it's the weekend, so it has dropped down quite a bit. And for Agix itself, I think we've talked enough about the fundamentals right now. I do expect, that's my assumption, I do expect that the AI and big data narrative will continue. I think that investment in the whole AI industry will continue. And I especially think that development will continue. So that's enough about the fundamentals, or at least enough I think you should know. So right now, if we take a look at Agix, it's very, very interesting. What I have expected for the last 2 days, I think, is that at some point from our main resistance we're at right now, which is between 46 and 44 cents, I thought at some point we would actually get enough resistance there to drop down to this level around 34 and 36 cents, right? That was my support level, my support target, I guess you could say. We briefly touched that level before on Thursday after the bad news, but after that we've actually been in this little triangle quite a bit, and I'll explain that to you, how that kind of happens. As I said earlier, we have that resistance level between 46 and 44 cents. That's really the top of our triangle. And I normally don't really like to use triangles like these, but in this case, I think it's actually working. And that what we have been holding is not a trend line or anything, but it's actually this 50 EMA. Very strong support level on its own. You can actually see that it holds crypto sometimes completely on its own. And that's also what's happening right now. We're kind of holding that bullish momentum from the 50 EMA, but we're also holding the resistance around 46, 45, 44. So there's basically two things that could happen. We could either carry on the bullish momentum and then at some point break above 46 cents and get up to 54, 55 cents again. It's possible, with the whole AI narrative being quite unpredictable. This is possible. I think though, and that might and saying this might actually hurt me in the future, but I think it's more likely though that we'll get some more bearish momentum soon. I think this is more of a bearish flag, which is basically if the price trends down and you have a small uptrend in the middle, and then it's kind of a continuation, right? So you'll continue to go down. I think this is more of that. I think the AI narrative, while it's still very strong, I think it has calmed down a little bit. And apart from that, I think the circumstances in the market are no longer 100% ideal for surges in price like that. Apart from that, Agix is also quite high in price if you compare that to, for example, the last 3 months. And there's just still a lot of resistance. I mean, even if you break 46 cents, you have 48 cents with a lot of resistance, 50 cents psychological level. So that's why at this point of time, even though I know and I acknowledge that it's 100% realistic that we break above 46 and do something like this, I think it's more likely that we might actually find some more bullish momentum, but that at some point 46 is going to provide us with enough resistance to break down below 40 cents, which is kind of where the 50 EMA is, take a break, retest, and continue down to 34, 35 cents. I'll keep you updated on this, though there are some fundamental events happening early next week as well, which we need to talk about. But for now, this Sunday, this is my take on Agix. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, take care, enjoy your Sunday, and bye.